You guys look incredible.
I know. Do you have family in the military?
I do. My whole family is Navy. Everybody from my uncle to my grandfather, my great-grandfather was a paratrooper in World War II,
Wow.
which is insane to me. Because if you've ever been skydiving, you know.
No, I haven't. Well,
yeah. Well, if you have any level of depression at all, I wouldn't recommend it.
So were you always funny as a kid?
Oh, yeah. I
always
was
go
in
comedy?
constant detention. And my mom would whoop me for days for getting detention. And now that same skill that got me detention just bought her a house.
Oh,
So.
there you go. There you go. No, mine was talking too much.
Really?
Who would have thought?
Who
Yes,
would have guessed?
yes. And now I'm making money off of it. Whatever. So, did you know what you wanted to be? Did you have an idea of what you wanted to do when you were younger?
I had no idea I was going to be in television. I wasn't going to work on TV. I wanted to work in fact, in my freshman year of college, when I took a television performance class, my department chairman told me, Roker, you have a perfect face for radio.
Oh my God! Well, you can't hear that enough. Whatever. So, but you do have a great voice, actually.
Well,
so
I've never been crazy about my voice, but
oh my
Please do all your
gosh!
voice.
I sound like
Please.
a valley girl. You sound like salty. Like it's got the low end. Like
You can lull me to sleep for sure in the best way.
well, I was going to say, I don't know if that's a count.
No, it's all
It is a
100%.
compliment.
Tell me
It is
about
And here's the 5-day forecast.
So wait, over 17 million followers. That's a little. It's intimidating, kind of overwhelming, right?
A tad bit. It does feel like it came out of nowhere, but then I have to remind myself, as much as it feels overnight, because it did happen very fast via social media. I'd been doing comedy for 12 years before that. So anytime I feel overwhelmed about like people coming up on the street or at restaurants or something like that, and they ask, like, oh, I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm like, no, you're not a bother at all. For 11 years, I begged somebody to take Are you kidding me?
Notice me.
Yeah. You know what's worse than everybody knowing you? Nobody knowing you.
Yeah.
It's amazing. This is the first special for Netflix. And I couldn't be more excited. Because I think, again, it's just going to broaden me to a different audience that either sees me as just a TikTok comedian or someone who just does crowd work. I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised at what else I can do.
Oh, I love that. And I love that when people underestimate you, because then it's like fun and it fuels you and you want to win them over.
Oh, yeah, that's the best revenge, success.
The underdog is always a better position, in my opinion. But
of course.
Speaking of his fans, though, this happened recently at one of Matt's shows. So watch this.
And she has wanted you to figure out how to
Oh.
the original way.
Yo, can we get a paramedic real quick? Paramedic, please. You okay?
Oh, she's gonna cry.
You all right? You feeling okay? You promise?
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, of course. Just don't use it for the obituary. My God.
What happened?
Well, she's okay. She's fine.
Which is why the joke is funny.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, of course. No, we wouldn't have continued the show if something happened. Like, somebody get her out of here, I gotta plug merch. No. No, this was... Cut!
That's
Rewind it.
amazing. That's amazing.
This was probably 25 minutes into one of our headlining shows, and I hear this commotion, and I look down, and I could see she's convulsing. So I immediately, once I recognized what was happening, I called for anybody being a paramedic in the room, and luckily the people at the venue and people who do work in the medical field that were in the audience rushed to her side immediately. I have to leave the stage when that happens so that I can be informed as to what's going on while she's getting tended to properly and not in anybody's way. And it was like 7 or 8 minutes later, I would say, my security came back and was like, hey, she wants to stay. And I was like, I'll give her a refund. Like, she doesn't have to stay. But I went out there, and I was like, let me just go talk to her, make sure she's all right. And I walked out, and the first thing I said was like, are you okay? She was like, yeah, can I have a picture? I was like, yeah, no flash. She had epilepsy. What a wild thing to ask first, man. But you gotta respect the passion. You know, she wanted to stay. She had to, carpe diem.
Comedy makes people happy. You make people happy, you make people laugh. I forgot this, and I went to a show here recently in New York, and it made me feel so good to get out and just laugh.
Yeah, with other people.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. You have no idea. It brings people together to such an extreme level. You think it's just random jokes that you're just telling to make people happy.
No,
You
we're
have
all
no
connecting
idea what
in a
people are
different
going
way.
through. Yeah, absolutely. She was such a good sport about everything.
It's actually happened at a show it shows for me, like you're in live situations too, like where things have happened like that, and you freak out because you're like, well, wait, because loud music, I'm like, make it go away. Like,
Oh, these kind of things happen all the time. We had an overdose in Indianapolis like 2 weeks ago, and the audience was furious that he did not offer to share with the rest of the crowd. I had no idea Indianapolis was so ratchet. Like, they were so upset. Like, usually people rally behind something like that. Like, yeah, make sure he's okay. And they were like, selfish.
Selfish! Oh my God, you're so funny.
I know. It was so ridiculous.
Matt Rife, everybody. Natural Selection is on Netflix starting November 15th. You've got to check it out.